Recording has started. Now new chapter, that is fraction. New chapter, that is called fraction. So fraction. So fraction will have, write on this. Fraction will have new. 1 minute. Fraction will have numerator upon denominator. Wait. Fraction will have numerator upon denominator. Any fraction will have numerator and denominator both. Okay. Any fraction will have numerator upon denominator. So whenever it comes fraction, we will talk about numerator and denominator. The upper part is numerator, lower part is denominator. Write down this. Let us take the example. Let us take the example of fraction. Here are given 4 parts. Here are given 4 equal parts. One part is shaded. One part is shaded. So what is the shaded part? Total how many? Total how many equal parts are there? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal parts. 1 upon 4 is shaded. Then unshaded. Unshaded are how many? How many are unshaded? 1, 2, 3. So that is 3 upon 4. So here denominator denotes total part. Denominator denotes total part. Denominator denotes total equal parts. Denominator denotes total equal parts. Okay. So any fraction will have numerator and denominator. Denominator will be the total number of equal parts. Okay. Then we will see type of fractions. Fractions. Then we'll see type of fractions. Type of fractions. Type of fractions. Type of fractions. In that, first it is like fraction. First it is like fractions. Like fractions. A fraction is said to be like fraction when they have same denominator. So here in like fraction, denominators of fractions are equal. Denominators of fractions are same, or you can say equal. Are same or they are equal. So whenever denominator of the fractions are equal, whenever denominator of the Tanvi, you have not mentioned your division roll number, my dear. So how I can mark you presently? Tanvi. It is clear. Tanvi, what is your roll number? Okay. 18 with division. Okay, chalo, ठीक है. So like it is clear. You see that what like fraction means they should have same denominator. For example of like fraction, if the denominators are same, they are like fraction. For example, 3 upon 7, then 4 upon 7, then 1 upon 7, then 9 upon 7. Now in all these denominators are equal. This is my denominator. These all are denominator. Denominators are equal. So whenever denominators are equal, they are like fractions. Whenever denominators of the fraction are equal, they are called like fractions. So first type of that is different type of fraction. That we are going to, my dear, we are going to study. My dear, do not discuss that. Go step by step. No, first we are discussing like fraction. Why are jumping? In like 7 dr. dr, arrow dr means 7 is the denominator. So whenever denominators are equal, the fractions are like fractions. Whenever denominators are equal, the fractions are like fractions. Okay? Whenever denominators are equal, the fractions are like fractions. Then second is unlike fraction. Unlike fractions. In unlike fractions, the denominators are not equal. Denominators of fractions are different. Different means they are not equal. So whenever denominators of fractions are different, they are unlike fractions. Whenever denominators of fractions are different, they are unlike fractions. For example, 1/3, 4/5, 7/3, 7/9. They are unlike fractions because the denominators are different. 3, 5, 9. So if the denominator of the fractions are equal, they are like fractions. If the denominators of the fractions are different, unequal, they are unlike fractions. Okay. Then third type is proper fraction. Third type is proper fraction. Screen is clear. Third type is proper fraction. In proper fraction, numerator is less than denominator. In proper fraction, numerator is less than denominator. If numerator is less than denominator, then it is proper. Wait, my dear. Did I ask the answer? No. Mute the microphone. When numerator is less than denominator, then they are called proper fraction. Mute the microphone. For example, 3/7, then 5/9, then 2/8. They all are proper fraction because numerator is less than denominator. No, 3 is less than 7, 5 is less than 9, and 2 is less than 8. So whenever numerator is less than denominator, they are called proper fraction. Whenever numerator is less than denominator, they are called proper fraction. Then fourth type is improper fraction. Improper fraction. In case of improper fraction, numerator will be greater than denominator. So whenever numerator is bigger than denominator, they are called improper fraction. For example, we can write the example. Numerator is greater than denominator. We can write 3/2. We can write 7/5. We can write 9/4. They are improper fraction because numerator 3 is greater than 2, 7 is greater than 5, and 9 is greater than 4. So numerator is greater than denominator. So whenever numerator is greater than denominator, then they are improper fraction. So whenever numerator is less than denominator, that is called proper fraction. Okay. Now we'll see unit fraction. Unit fraction. Now fifth type is unit fraction. Fifth type, unit fraction. Now unit fraction, numerator is always 1. Numerator is always equal to 1 in unit fraction. In unit fraction, numerators are always 1. Example, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 7, 1 upon 5, they are all unit fraction. Because numerator is 1. Numerator is 1. 1 is my numerator. 1 is my numerator. 1 is my numerator. So whenever numerators are 1, the fractions are unit fractions. Then sixth is mixed fraction. Sixth is mixed fraction. Sixth is mixed fraction. Sixth is mixed fraction. Up numerator NR, arrow NR, arrow NR, arrow NR. Mute the microphone, yes. No, that is not from the textbook. Now next, ठीक है. Now next is mixed fraction. Now mixed fraction is, it is a combination of, mixed fraction, it is a combination of, it is a combination of, it is a combination of whole number and proper fraction. Whole number and proper fraction. It is a combination of whole number and proper fraction. Whole number and proper fraction. For example, whole number and proper fraction. For example, 3 is to 1 by 7. Okay, 3 is to 2 by 7. Let me tell you. What is my 3? 3 is a whole number, correct? 3 is a whole number and 2 by 7 is a proper fraction. So 3 is to 2 by 7 is a mixed fraction. Because it is a combination of whole number and proper fraction. Okay, whole number and proper fraction. So whole number and combination of whole number and proper fraction are called mixed fraction. Okay, so this you remember. Improper fraction can be converted into mixed fraction. Then seventh, equivalent fraction. Seventh is equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction. Fraction is equivalent. Two or more fractions representing the same part. Representing the same part. Two or more fractions representing the same part are called equivalent fractions. Equivalent fraction. For example, we can take the example. 1 by 3 and 4 by 12. Are they equivalent fraction? 1 by 3 and 4 by 12. This is 1 by 3. Okay. What about 4 by 12? 4 I can write 4 ones are 4. 12 I can write 4 threes are 12. I can cancel 4. What is left? Yes, what is left? 1 by 3, no? So again they represent the same part. 1 by 3 is also 1 by 3 part. 4 by 12 is also 1 by 3rd part. So they are equivalent fractions. They are equivalent fractions. Yes. 1 by 3 and 4 by 12. Whether they are equivalent fraction? Yes, we can say they are equivalent fraction because 1 by 3rd, 1 by 3, see, if you take 3 parts, 1, 2, 3, and if you take one part of that is 1 by 3. If you will take 12 parts, if you will take 12 parts, if you will take 12 parts, and if you will take 4 parts of that, 4 parts of that, this will be same as 1 by 3 only, no? Okay? So 1 by 3 and 4 by 12 are equivalent fractions. They are equivalent fractions. 1 by 3 and 4 by 12 are equivalent fractions. Okay? So now based on this, we will solve our exercise 4.1. Based on this type of fractions, we will solve our exercise 4.1. So based on this type of fraction means, you remember, fraction means numerator upon denominator, that's all. Fraction means numerator upon denominator. Then on the various type, if denominators are equal, it is like fraction. If denominators are different, it is unlike fraction. If numerator is bigger than denominator, it is proper fraction. If numerator is less than denominator, it is improper fraction. If numerator is 1, if numerator is 1, yes, and numerator is smaller than denominator in case of proper fraction. Improper fraction, numerator will be bigger than denominator. Okay? So let us start exercise 4.1. Exercise 4.1. 4.1. First, write the fraction representing the shaded part. Write the fraction. Write the fraction representing the shaded part. Representing the shaded part. Mute the microphone. Who's there? First it is A. There are 8 parts in this. Draw this. There are 8 parts in this, and 3 parts are, this part is shaded, this part is shaded, and this part is shaded. So total how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So that 8 will go in the denominator. Then how many parts are shaded? 1, 2, 3. That will go in the numerator. So answer is 3 by 8. Answer is 3 by 8. Then B, you are given a triangle. Then this triangle is shaded. You tell me how many parts are the equal parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that 4 will go in the denominator. Then how many part is shaded? 1 part. So answer is 1 by 4. So total number of parts will go in the denominator. In fraction, denominator means total number of equal parts. In denominator we write total number of equal parts. Then C, you are given a circle. Then then these 2 parts are shaded. How 4, my dear, how 4? How many total parts? 3 parts are there. 1, 2, 3. 3. Total 3 parts. Then how many parts are shaded? 2 parts. So 2 upon 3. Then D, you are given flower. Then 3 parts are shaded. 3 parts are. Yes. So total number of parts 4. How many parts are shaded? 3. So answer is 3 upon 4. Now color the parts according to the fraction given. Color the parts according to the fraction given. Color, no, not in the textbook, in the notebook. Nothing should be written in the textbook. What I am writing on the board, the same thing should be written in the textbook. Now second, color the part according to the fractions given. Color the parts or shade the parts. Color the parts according to the fraction given. Color the parts according to the fraction given. According to the fraction given. According to the fractions given. Now first it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It is 10 boxes are there. 10 boxes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pencil, pen, whatever you want. And the fraction is given 2 upon 5. The fraction is given 2 upon 5. But my dear, total how many parts are there? Total how many parts are there? 10 parts. And what is my denominator? 5. So this 5 I have to convert into 10. This 5 I have to convert it, so I will multiply 5 by 2. So I will multiply by 2 in the numerator also. I will multiply by 2 in the so multiply by 2 in the numerator, multiply by 2 in the denominator. 2 2s are 4, 4 upon 10. So 5 upon 2, 4 boxes. Any 4 boxes. 1. So 2 upon 5 same as 4 upon 10. One box I have shaded. Then second box, one box you can leave. 3, then 4. So this is 4 upon 10. Okay. So 2 upon any 4 boxes. Yes, any 4 boxes. Okay. Any 4 boxes. Then second B part, this is A. Then B part you are given a circle. Any type, my dear. Any type. You can make a circle. Okay. There are 8 parts. How many parts are there? Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts. And the fraction is 3 upon 8. 3 upon 8. So you shade any 3 parts. One part I have shaded. Another part I have shaded. Then one more part you can shade. So this is 3 upon 8. 3 parts are shaded. Okay. 3 parts are shaded. No, now we will not convert because it is already 8 parts are there. Earlier 10 parts were given, but in the question it was given 5 parts. So that 5 you have to convert into 10 parts by equivalent fraction. So multiply by equal number in the numerator and denominator. Multiply by equal number in the numerator and denominator. Then next is, you are given a triangle C. You are given a triangle. You are given a triangle having 4 parts. Having 4 parts, and the fraction is given 3 upon 4. So how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will shade 3 parts. We will shade 3 parts. One part, another part, one part, another part, then third part. So 3 upon 4. Okay. Then D. Yes, D. Chalo. You can shade any 3 parts, no problem. Then circles are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 circles are given. And the fraction is given as 7 upon 8. 7 upon 8 is the fraction. How many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, हाँ हाँ yes 7 circle. हाँ हाँ yes color 7 circles. 4 5 6. You can circle this also, no problem. You can leave one. So basically you have to color 7 circles because the fraction is 7 upon 8. The fraction is 7 upon 8. The fraction is 7 upon 8. Okay. हाँ. Write the fraction for the following fraction names. Write the fraction for the following fraction names. Write the fraction for the following fraction names. You are given names of the fraction. From that name you have to write down the fraction. From that name you have to write down the fraction. Okay. Yes. Yes. For example, let us see. Write fractions. Write the fraction. Yes. Write the fraction. Write the fraction for the following fraction names. For the following fraction names. Write the fraction for the following fraction names. Fraction names are given. You have to write down the fraction. First, 3/10. 3/10. So 3/10. 3/10. So that will be 3 in the numerator and 10 in the denominator. 3 by 10. Okay. Then 4/9. 4. Yes. 4/9. 4/9. So 4 upon 9. Okay. C 7/11. 7/11. 7/11. So that is 7 upon 11. Mute the microphone. D 9/4. 9/4. 9/4. 9/4. So that is 9/4 means 4. Identify the numerator and denominator of each of the following. Yes, mute the microphone, my dear. Identify. Yes. No, only D is there. Then fourth question. Identify numerator and denominator of the following. Identify. Yes, mute the microphone. Numerator. Identify numerator and denominator. Identify numerator and denominator of the following. Identify numerator and denominator of the following. Identify numerator and denominator of the following. So first it is 5/9. 5/9. So my upper part is numerator. So I will write NR means numerator is 5 and DR means denominator is 9. Okay. So B part 6/5 homework. So that I am writing homework. 4 upon 11. Yes. Yes. You write full. You write full. You write numerator full. D is. You can write short form. I will accept it. No problem. E 3/7 homework. Then F. B 6/5. F 7/2. You have to write down numerator. Numerator means upper part. Denominator means lower part of that fraction. Okay. So easily you can write numerator and denominator. Now fifth question. Write 3 equivalent fractions for each of the following. write 3 equivalent fractions for each of the following. Write 3 equivalent fractions for each of the following. Write 3 equivalent fractions. Fifth. Mute the microphone, my dear. Write 3 equivalent fractions. We are not muting the microphone. Write 3 equivalent fractions. Write 3 equivalent fractions. How many? 3 equivalent fractions for each of the following. For each of the following. For each of the following. Write 3 equivalent fractions for each of the following. Okay. So first it is 1 by 4. A. It is 1 by 4. Wait. Do not explain. Now to write 3 equivalent fractions, I will multiply the given fraction by 3 different numbers. First I will multiply by 2, second multiply by 3, next multiply by 4. So first it is 1 by 4. To get first fraction, I will multiply by 2 in numerator, multiply by 2 in denominator. Okay. To get first fraction, I will have to multiply by 2 in numerator, multiply by 2 in denominator. Next, to get next fraction, I have to multiply by 3 in numerator, multiply by 3 in denominator. To get second fraction, I will multiply numerator by 3, multiply denominator by 3. Then to get third fraction, I will multiply by 4. 1 into 4 upon 4 into 4. Okay. So to, yes. 3. You have to multiply by 3 different numbers. So now let us multiply. 1 into 2, 2 upon 4, 2 is 8. So 2 by 8 is first fraction. 1 into 3, 3. 4 into 3 is 12. 3 by 12. Then next 1 into 4, 4 upon 16. Are 3 equivalent fractions. Are 3 equivalent fractions. Are 3 equivalent fractions. Okay, so to get 3 equivalent fractions, I will multiply the given fraction by 3 different numbers. First I will multiply by 2, 2. Then I will multiply by 3, 3. Then I will multiply by 4, 4. Okay. So to get 3 equivalent fractions, you have to, and let me write, to get 3 equivalent fractions, we multiply by 3 different numbers. First I will multiply by 2, 2. Then I will multiply by 3, 3. Then I will multiply by 4, 4. No, don't show me. Because we do not have that much time, my dear. You can send me on the WhatsApp, I will check it. B 2 by 5. 2 by 5. First you will multiply by 2, 2. Homework. Then C 3 by 8. Homework. Then D 5 by 3. Homework. You have to multiply by 3 different numbers. Then E 2 by 7. 2 by 7. Homework. Okay. So to get 3 equivalent fractions, to the given fraction we multiply by first numerator by 2, denominator by 2. Get one fraction. Multiply numerator by 3, multiply denominator by 3, get second fraction. Multiply numerator by 4, multiply denominator. Two. Yes. 2 into 2 upon 5 into 2, then 2 into 3 upon 5 into 3. Yes. So always start with 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Okay. Now you can show me. You can show me what you wanted to show. You can show me. Yes. No. No problem. No problem. Yes. 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 Perfectly correct. No problem. Yes. 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 You can leave now. It is 10:30. Time is over. Bye. Bye. I will send the video. Bye. 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 Bye everybody.